because of the audio mistake?
Yeah. But I explained everything in my vlog that like happened.
Well, I just didn't want you to see that.
Oh. Well, I
You've been
did.
through enough.
Yeah, I had.
Well,
considering the whole thing we were talking about, the entire Flycast is how professional I thought I was.
Yeah. It was pretty bad timing. So we're live?
We're live.
Good?
We are live currently, right now.
Right,
Who knows if the pops are there?
Welcome to the Flycast. Hopefully everything's smooth.
Yes.
This time.
Hopefully it is.
Hopefully there's absolutely nothing people can complain about. That's about.
Yeah, people are going to complain about you just saying that.
That's true.
That is true.
And people are going to complain about me.
Speaking of complaining, what have you been doing lately?
That has nothing to do with complaining. Or have people been complaining?
People have been complaining always about you and not.
How do I never see it?
Because
it's optic. Yeah. Is it on the Reddit?
No. It's
in
because
comments
it's
and
in
shit.
Comments of other people's videos, and you're not looking at other people's videos.
Yeah. I mean, long story short, I got Fortnited hard, and it's bad. I've been playing it so much. Like, besides the last few days, I haven't been playing it, but the season 3 dropped.
Yeah.
And so like everything resets, and I'm pretty sure I might have had the most games played in the world. Like, it was bad. Like
up to this point?
Nah, not probably up to like 3 days ago, because I haven't played the last like 3 days. Because I've just been regaining, ready for my comeback.
I didn't even know it was that bad.
It was pretty bad.
I knew. I mean, it was just. I knew that's what you were doing, but I didn't know
it was just a bunch of Fortnite.
Did you get H1Z1? H1Z1 MaNiaC came back?
Nah,
not that bad.
I mean, it was like that, but it just nothing will ever be like that.
Yeah, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was like that, but
people don't know how bad it was, because obviously you would do these ridiculous streams, like 24 hours to 30-hour streams of playing H1Z1, which that right there is psychotic. Like, you're a lunatic. But what people didn't know is that when you got off, you didn't go to bed. You kept playing.
I would get off just because, like, every time I'd stream, there'd reach a point where people are like, Nick, get off. What are you still doing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna get off here. Love you guys. Do an outro. I get off. And I just start doing solos. It's also that, and I enjoy because I guess unless your computer's just crazy amazing, like it's always smoother off stream.
Yeah.
So I would get my enjoyment playing off stream because it just felt easier as well.
Whenever you streamed for a little bit with your dual PC setup, could you tell the difference?
Yeah, my dual PC was definitely better.
Because I've been thinking about doing that. Like, I really want to grind gameplay, but I want to put it on like its own channel.
Yeah.
But in order for that to even be fun, like, you kind of have to have a dual PC set up.
Because it's hard to do it it's hard to do it with one PC and just knowing like it's not as smooth as it could be.
Yeah. Like, you could be better. It could be more entertaining, and you could like.
It's just not in your head that like.
Exactly. You could be more comfortable while playing. Yeah.
And that's kind of how I got to with H1. But
dude, I don't know what. Do you ever like go back and like feel nostalgic about like different games or like TV shows or something, and like so you kind of want to like relive it a little bit? I don't know. Like, it happens to me all the time with Star Wars and Pokemon. It happens all the time.
Really?
Yeah. And lately, it's been happening with H1. Like,
I saw a video of H1 and I was like, this shit looks trash now.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I kind of felt the opposite.
Really? Because I saw, at least I think it was H1. Like, ain't there like Humvees and shit now?
Yeah.
in H1?
Well,
and you can like shoot crates and just drive over it rather than like picking it up.
You're thinking about something. You're thinking about H1 released a whole new game type.
Oh, really?
It's like BR, but like with just
looks
vehicles.
like BR Derby.
Yeah, it's literally like Twisted Metal. Did you ever play Twisted Metal?
That I saw a video on that and I was like, this is H1 now?
Yeah, no. That's like a mini game that they just put in the game.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. No, if that was the game, then I'd be like, I wouldn't care. But I saw that video or that like news came out that they were releasing this new like mini game, and then I was like, I wonder what H1's like. So I watched, and Big Timer's actually been uploading a few H1Z1 videos, and they've been doing really well. And I think it's just because of the nostalgia.
Magic comes back.
There's no way. Because even regardless of like, Doc's paying it or playing it a little bit, but he's getting paid to play it. And then
you think?
Oh, for sure. He literally tweeted out ad when he played it the other day. And then Big T played it for a little bit, but I think he's getting paid as well. But regardless, like,
damn, that's crazy.
I don't know. It was just like, I think there's so many people that play Fortnite now, or even people that play PUBG that just never played H1.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know what it was
Imagine
like.
How many people play Fortnite that just didn't play H1?
Because I feel like
I feel like nothing can top H1.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Fortnite has topped it though, I think.
Oh, Fortnite has hit the heart and soul of the casual player, which is blown it up.
Yeah.
But I feel like as like a nerd and as somebody who plays video games, like the peak of H1 was still has the best memories for me at least. Like, it's cool being able to play.
It's probably just us being biased because like we like kind of lived through H1 like almost the entire time, except we didn't get into it until a little after the beginning.
Yeah.
Same with Fortnite too.
True. I mean, we've kind of lived through both.
Yeah.
And I like Fortnite a lot. I love how, like, the fact that it's free, the fact that it's, it's utilized on every single platform. I think you can even play it on Mac. Like, literally, you can play it on anything. And it's free, and the DLC stuff is perfect.
Yeah.
And just the way that the game is like run. Because the people that make Fortnite are the same company that made the Unreal Engine, the engine that it runs on. Unreal Engine is like an engine that like half of the video games that you play run on.
Really?
And the people that made Unreal Engine made Fortnite. So they like utilize it the best possible way.
It's
so
smooth.
it's like the smoothest BR game to ever come out. It just happens to be cartoony as hell and goofy as shit.
I mean, but like, I don't know. How many more? I don't know. That being like creative to like think about Fortnite, and it's like, I don't know, just to be able to create something like that, literally spawn. Like there's nothing like Fortnite. Like, how do you think of that stuff?
Yeah.
Like the building aspect, the cartoony kind of.
The crazy thing is like what I can't get over. It literally like blows my mind. Is that Fortnite BR, the thing that we're all playing, was an afterthought. Literally, Fortnite is save the world. Like, save the world. The whole the little thing that nobody clicks on and everybody goes and then clicks on Battle Royale. Save the world is the game. That is Fortnite. And then somebody was like, "Hey boss, maybe can I work on like a BR?" And they were like, "Yeah, go for it." And now,
I wonder like
3.5 million concurrent players. What?
Dude.
What?
It's like I think it might be like, I feel like there hasn't been something this big since like World of Warcraft or something, or like StarCraft 2.
Yeah. Maybe,
was that?
Yeah.
I wonder what the biggest game of all time was.
I'd say
like concurrent.
Like,
as far as like concurrent
people playing, you gotta say either like, it's, I don't know, because it has to be something on console. If we're talking about America,
it has to be like World of Warcraft, right? Or like Minecraft? Not Minecraft.
Minecraft, possibly.
What about
possibly Minecraft?
Maybe I missed that, so I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean,
big
I missed
was.
it too.
RuneScape.
RuneScape was huge at one point. But even like on console, you got to think like Halo 3, maybe like
There's
Black
no
Ops
way
2.
that even came close.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I don't know. I literally wouldn't even be able to.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no idea
with those numbers. But Fortnite took over.
But I will say the last time that I like talked to my friends that like don't play video games, like they just like, even in high school, I've had a lot of friends that like they'll play video games just for fun, like getting together with their friends on weekends. Mm-hmm. And the last time I've had like where we've all played the same game, because now they go to play like the new Super Smash Brothers that came out, or like Mario Kart, and like just casual games, and I'm over here like grinding out like H1Z1 lobbies, like scrims and stuff. So it's like I graduated to like the nerd side, and they went to super casual, and the one game that brought us back together was Fortnite, since like I would say Modern Warfare 2. Like the last time that I talked to my like casual friends just about a video game that we were both playing at the same time had to have been like Modern Warfare 2 or like even Halo 2 or something like that.
It's crazy. It's like, is the game that good, or is it just like momentum?
I would say the game is that good, just because.
I don't know.
Maybe it is
I feel like
momentum.
there's so much like, because I wouldn't have really got on the game and like gave it a chance unless everyone was talking about it like they were.
Yeah.
Like I remember you were telling me like you should play Fortnite. Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. And like,
I think I was telling you not to play Fortnite.
Well, either way, you were telling me about Fortnite, and now it's just like the next. Well, it was already the next thing.
Yeah.
And then I got into it, and then since I've been in it, it's gone to an even crazier level.
Is now where we talk about him?
Ninja.
Why did you look so happy right there? Do you think he forgot about you? If you walk by him in the hallway, he would like.
He wouldn't have noticed me.
You're like, oh.
I don't expect him to.
All the shit talk. He remembers.
I never really shit talked him.
He probably remembers the time. You probably don't even remember. No,
I was just never like that guy. Besides when I was like younger.
Young, yeah.
Like I was always cool with pretty much everyone.
This guy. I couldn't be happier for him. Though. Yeah. I really couldn't. I don't know him like that. But
you gotta take my hat off to him.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
That is crazy. And it's crazy that I looked at one of his YouTube videos because, all right, Jack told me this. I was talking with Jack, who is obsessed with stuff like this. Apparently, Ninja is the first time in history that this has ever happened. He is the highest growing person on Twitch and the highest growing person on YouTube at the same time.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense because he had 30K subs 2 months ago, and now he has 3-point-something million. So he was the highest, the fastest growing person on Twitch and the fastest growing person on YouTube, and the same.
Even
month.
People that were like on my level, as far as like Twitch, and even less on YouTube, like they've blown up.
Like who?
You know Scissors?
Oh yes, dude.
Like
He just hit 1 million followers or 1 million subscribers. Like, dude, he used to host my stream.
Yeah, but like he was on Twitch. He was like decent size, like, but YouTube he didn't really do anything. But like even like people who took advantage of this Fortnite shit and are like staying,
like grinding,
like grinding it consistently.
And I think I think it has to do with streaming it and uploading it, because if not, you'd see people like Big Timer blowing up, or like people like Chaos blowing up. But the only people that I've seen blow up are like Scissors,
streamer, YouTubers.
Myth.
I mean, most of it's streaming.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you have to stream it and upload it, in my opinion, because Myth has blown the hell up.
Yeah.
He released a video that just hit like 2 million views on YouTube. Yeah. It's just this 18-year-old kid.
God, man.
I think he's in a college dorm room. I think that's what I heard. I don't know. I know he's in college, but he could just be in a college dorm room.
I just gotta
chilling?
Like give up everything for like a month and just test it?
I don't know. Do you have to though? I don't think you have to give up everything.
I mean, like my life will literally be. I'm gonna try to wake up. I want to be like on a good schedule with it though. Like wake up, gym. I mean, in a perfect world, wake up, gym, eat, and then like stream 8 to 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
And just literally guinea pig myself and be like, if I do this formula, will success happen?
Shit. I don't know.
I think it would.
Isn't it crazy to see all of the people? We talked about this a little bit, but isn't it crazy to see all of the people that are just like, they're just doing this, and then they'll do the math. This is how much he's making a month or a year. Wow, must be nice. Like, does that irk you?
No. What, like?
Just like the must be nice mentality.
Oh, yeah.
That, like, I don't know. It just drives me crazy, especially when I see it from people that I know don't really, like, understand. Like,
and, like, don't do shit.
I have one particular tweet in my mind, and it's from a girl, and I'm not going to say her name, obviously, but she was just like, must be nice. And I've known this girl, and she's been in the scene for, like, 2 years. She probably doesn't even know who Ninja is. Like, Ninja is just the Fortnite guy that blew up in her mind. Mm-hmm. But like how I see it is like,
and she has no right to like even say anything.
Yeah,
about
exactly. It's like this guy blew up, and yes, he is making dumb amounts of money, and he has a crazy success right now. But what the people don't realize is that Ninja was, I think, the only person, maybe TJ, I don't know. I don't know that far back, but he was the only person doing like content in Halo whenever Halo was like dying, like from Reach into Halo 4, and like I don't know about MCC.
He's been doing content since he was like everyone's I think a nobody at one point. Yeah. And he was just like a Halo pro that would just
do goofy stuff.
Well, first he was a Halo amateur streaming, and like I didn't know who he was when he started streaming.
Yeah.
Then he just became a pro eventually, and just Halo died, and then what did he get into after Halo? I'm not sure.
I think he played COD for a little bit. I think he played Black Ops 2 for a little bit, but then obviously he blew back up with. Actually, I don't know if he blew up again with H1 or if, you know, the revival of like Halo 5 for a little bit there like helped him out. I don't know. Because whenever Halo 5 was getting like a decent amount of viewers was when you and Mike were streaming. And then he had to have been top 4. It was like you, Mike,
yeah, TJ. I think that's kind of how it goes, or kind of how it went. Ninja and like Nated too,
yeah. Nated. And then TJ's psychopathic streamers or viewers,
cummies.
Yeah, the cummies. But yeah, that so whenever I see people like just like, wow, what a lucky guy. Like he did get lucky. He did have a perfect storm of stuff that happened. Yeah. But you only get lucky like that. You don't only get lucky, but you're gonna get lucky like that if you grind for as long as he's been grinding. So same with Dr.
You have
D,
to like prepare. You have to be prepared for the luck.
Yeah,
and exactly. I think a lot of people aren't prepared for the luck, so it just like goes on by them.
You have to like grind and then just be prepared for that door to open and then just attack. That's kind of like,
and he's doing it perfectly.
He could not be doing like any more perfect.
We were talking about it earlier. Just the fact that he will literally be on what'd you say? He's on like a 1,600 sub train, like
for 120,000
concurrent viewers, and he has the audacity to get off and fucking go like eat with his wife for like 3 hours. And like hang out with her. The fact that he has the balls to do that, like, what a guy.
It's crazy.
That's like amazing. Like how much self-control you have to have. I might die in that chair if I was him. I would probably die in that chair.
Yeah, dude. And it's crazy. Fortnite, yes, it has been the game to blow people up, but now everybody's playing it. Whereas if you're in that lower tier of people, like I feel like if you stream, you're gonna get more viewers than you normally would playing like COD or something. If you play Fortnite, but for everyone else, like myself included, like my stream's not big enough where it's like because I stream Fortnite and like I have like a core group of people that come to my stream all the time, but a majority of them would rather watch other people play Fortnite that are like really freaking good. So it has like this like gap of like the people that, might get a decent amount of viewers just playing whatever are now going to have a little bit less viewers, and the people that are really hitting Fortnite hard are going to like blow up, which is what you see with like
I've gotten pretty good. I just don't know if I'm like good in, like I did stream a couple of days ago, and like people were saying like I've gotten better, and like I know I've gotten better, but it's still not that to that point of like,
dude, the worst thing,
I just don't know if I like fucking
can.
Well, they just have like they have so many more hours and are like so far ahead of me that it's like, can I even catch that? Because I've only been playing 2 months maybe.
Not enough.
But and it's like, even if like, do I even have what it takes anymore to like be that good? Like this shit's insane. But I am more confident on like games like this. For some reason on games like this and even H1Z1, I was like, I can be like pretty good. But like shit like COD, I never like, there would be glimpses, but it wasn't like, I don't know. The confidence is like more here, or is here more than in like a COD or something.
Yeah, like BR style games.
Yeah, BR style games. I don't know. They make sense to me. Or I feel I can get pretty good at them.
I think it's just because they're addicting, dude.
Yeah.
It's literally H1Z1 more.
I will say Fortnite though, like it's addicting, but I've like gotten it like takes so much effort. Like with the building and shit, because it's such a hot game right now that like everyone's kind of trying to be good at it. So it's just so many tryhards, and like every fight, not every fight, because there's a bunch of like terrible people. It was just like the freest kills ever. But a lot of fights are just like too many times. It's just like too exhausting. It's like I gotta build a fucking mansion again, like just for this one fight.
Just for one kill, and then
or someone's just running away building.
And then you're 30 health, and you have to find bandies.
With H1, it was just like, it was more relaxed. Like you have a car to just like drive around rather than do a whole bunch of nerdy shit.
Is it just me, or like I don't understand how PUBG has made it like this far?
I don't know. I feel like they're like, I have no idea, but I feel like PUBG is like, they have to be paying to like stay relevant or something.
I remember you telling me that the first time, but it wouldn't make sense because they get, they a month or two ago, they had 2 million people on the game at one time.
I mean, maybe they're just like marketing right, but I'll like meet people all the time. They're like, I don't know, like, what do you do? And they'll be like, YouTuber, gamer, or whatever. And they'll be like, oh, what do you play? And I'll say, they'll be like, oh, I play PUBG. And like a lot of people tell me a lot of like casuals, like cashier at the gas station. Be like, I play PUBG. And I'm just like, nah, I never got into PUBG, but I do hear a decent amount of people tell me they play PUBG. Like a lot of casuals. A lot of like nerds that are just under the like big nerds. There's like big nerds kind of like us, and like people would take video games too serious like us, and we'll try to get really good at like whatever the hottest game is or whatever, Fortnite. But then there's like the people who like the competitive side, but they don't care that much. They're on PUBG.
Right. Like
kind of like Doc.
What do you think? The bad thing is I think the game for Doc is always going to be H1, which
that shit couldn't have been more perfect, because PUBG is too slow for the character of the Doc. And Fortnite is too cartoony. It's not too cartoony. It's just Fortnite's too much to get good. Like Doc Doc would have some impressive games in H1, but it was more so about the speed of the game and just like how it played into his character. And like Fortnite's like too nerdy. Like he's like too behind on it. Like, cause sure, a bunch of funny stuff is gonna happen with him, but when he's just getting built on and like destroyed by kids, it's like takes a little bit of the entertainment out.
Yeah, you kind of almost.
It's like too much.
You kind of almost want him to play like PS4 on it, because then he's playing terrible kids.
Yeah, true.
And he would be able to like. Speaking of PS4, I actually. What happened with you and Doc, where you actually started watching streams like of somebody and you never really did before? That has just now happened to me for the first time.
Yeah, with Nick Merckx.
With Nick Merckx, yeah.
That's weird.
It is really weird, because I've never watched streams ever, and I watched him one time and just, dude, it's just like constant like funny shit, because it's just him and his friends, and it reminds me a lot of like me and like the TST guys. And
yeah, that's like the kids I've been playing with lately. Fucking Marky Austin.
Oh yeah.
The Wiz K, like the new. I don't know. It's just funny.
Dude, they're funny.
Yeah, they are funny.
All that whole crew is so funny. Yeah. But yeah, like Nick Merckx is also somebody whose stream has blown up. Like the best Fortnite's the best thing that's happened to him so far in his streaming career.
Everyone who's like doing it right.
Yeah.
It almost makes me sad that I'm not a part of it.
Yeah.
And I but I haven't tried to be, but I kind of
want to.
I kind of want to, but I don't know if I can handle it. Like,
I don't want you to.
I'm just gonna lose
As a
myself.
Friend, I don't want you to, because I'll literally never see you again.
Yeah.
And the Flycast will die.
But I'll be making. I'll be making $100,000 a month easily.
At that point, you just have to pay me.
I'll be like, I'll pay you for not getting 4 Flycasts a month.
Yeah. I don't know. Shit is crazy. And the cool thing about Nick Merckx is that he's getting 9,000 to 13,000 viewers, and he's playing PS4 Fortnite, and he's playing tournaments. He's not playing just casual Fortnite, which is crazy that there's actually even somebody out there that's playing these goofy ass Fortnite tournaments and is actually getting viewers off of it and actually promoting it.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
I wonder if he's getting paid for it.
I doubt it.
They should be.
They really should.
Yeah.
Dude, you know who
but they can't afford them.
Yeah.
They got to just hope they're bored and want to play a tournament.
Dude, you know who is actually getting a lot of deals that I've just kind of seen every once in a while that hashtag ad on a lot of their stuff?
I hate seeing that shit.
You do?
Who?
Ava.
She's always kind of...
Always. Dude, I feel like there's 6 streams a month that are ad streams.
Probably. I always see Instagram pictures or tweets or something.
And that's why you should just if any girl wants to stream and make entertaining gaming content, the easiest thing to do, obviously everyone knows this, is to just show off your personal looks. Yeah, your boobs or your whatever, or your ass, like some people. But you might get viewers that way, you might get subs that way, maybe a weird donation every once in a while. But Ava's been doing this for 5 years, something like that.
Long time.
And she's not known for not doing that. She's known for kind of making herself goofy.
But she can't. But there's some times where she's just hot regardless.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, but she doesn't do it on purpose. And because of all of that, she's marketable as hell. So all these organizations that want their game, promoted, they're not going to STPG, they're not going to the Lux Girls, they're going straight to Ava.
Yeah,
that shit's crazy. That's kind of if I was a girl that's streaming and trying to make it in this, that's the person that I would look to.
Is there a girl bigger than Ava? I mean, I'm sure there is.
Streaming?
Yeah.
I mean, her whole crew is kind of big, I think. I don't know. I don't really know.
The Hutch Diesel, Miss May crew.
Well, May. I was thinking just girls. So there's May, and there's FemSteph.
Yeah.
And 2MG squared. I don't know if you know who that is. 2MG. over something, Suumji over something. I don't know. But that whole like TwitchCon girl crew, they're all pretty marketable and they're all pretty like, they just are nerds that like video games.
Yeah, they're genuine nerds.
Yeah, they really are.
Especially Ava. She'll stream for like 8-12 hours and like I'll go on her stream and she's like so focused and like genuine rage and like into the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, is she the biggest?
I don't know. That's what I was just thinking.
I feel like there's got to be someone like that we're missing.
There probably is. Everyone that I'm thinking of is either smaller or they're like a booby streamer.
I'm not familiar with the girl
the girl
Twitch
side
community.
But yeah, and it's cool. I was talking with Jack about it, and he was like, yeah, it's perfect because like all these all these companies that are going out and their PR teams say you have to find 50% guys, 50% girls, or even 70% guys, 30% girls. The guys are easy as hell to find because they're just nerds that get a shit ton of viewers and you can just pay them to do whatever. But the girls aren't easy to find because it's hard to find girls that would promote it but also promote it right and wouldn't bring a negative light to your game. And so Ava's literally like sitting there at the top.
I don't think Ava's ever had like a negative light.
Yeah.
Like has she ever had like
a scandal or anything?
Yeah,
I don't think so. In all of the years.
I mean like have people ever like hated her? I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's like she responds to a lot of Twitter stuff.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think she just responds to it because she gets it so rarely.
She's just bored.
She's bored, highly offended. She's like me.
Yeah. Sensitive.
Sensitive as fuck.
I think I said that to you once and you were like, I'm not sensitive.
I'm not sensitive?
I was like, I don't know.
Maybe I am sensitive.
I have a question. What is TSM Myth a TSM Fortnite player?
No, he's a streamer. He's like trapped.
So who was he before Fortnite?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Like where do these people?
Where do they come from? I don't know. But TSM.
I didn't know TSM had like streamers.
I didn't either until Fortnite.
It's weird.
It is. I don't know if he was like a PUBG or like a
I don't know.
BR guy. I have no idea where he came from.
There's a couple people like that. Myth, King Richard. And this shit just like King Richard 25.
Yeah, is he on TSM too?
I don't know.
TSM Daquan killed me. Dude, who that is?
King Richard killed me.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Daquan killed me one time, but it was bullshit.
That's funny. I just found out who Daquan was.
For real. Yeah. He's funny. They're all kind of funny.
Yeah.
I think the Ninja and Myth duo, if they play a lot, that's scary for anyone else on Twitch.
Yeah.
They are so entertaining.
Really? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I've watched any other videos.
Because they call each other Cookies and Cream.
Oh, really?
They call each other Cookies and Cream and they just make like...
That's funny.
They make like borderline racist jokes.
Really?
For like the entire time that they're playing together. But as they're making all these jokes, they're building fucking castles and getting 30 kills a game.
Yeah. Dude, I have a video I need to upload. Surprise. But it was a Fortnite game I was streaming. It was a 17 kill win, but like I thought I was ninja / myth for like 30 seconds. I got into the craziest fight. And I came out on top. Like usually if I get into like a crazy building fight, like I'll end up just losing.
Yeah.
It's just some dweeb nerd. But this time I actually won and it felt so good to finally win that. And like I was building for the most part, like kind of right, like building like at this point we're like up in the air mid-fight, just like building around each other, and I'm like building a square around me, build a door, open it, go through, build more. Like when you're like doing that shit right, it feels so good.
Yeah.
And then to like win the fight, and then like 15 seconds later I'm leaving the area and I just turn around and look at what we did just for one fight, and it's just like that was a fight.
Yeah. It's like it's like worth, but
yeah, like literally built like a town in just a fight.
I think Big T is the first person to say it that might be the downfall of Fortnite.
I agree.
It's kind of like, I think it got to a point where like H1 people got so good because I think their PCs were, if your PC was good on H1, you were a god because your shots would hit or whatever. And people got so good at H1 and then so many bad things happened like in a row, like the shotgun stuff, and they like messed with the rifles and like just they did a lot of things, I guess, like wrong. I don't know. How did H1 die?
PUBG.
Yeah.
PUBG came out, and then I don't know if this is true, but I felt like Ninja H1 was just like too good at the time, and then like Ninja, even though everyone complains about it and did complain about it, but everyone was on H1. Then PUBG came out, and people were switching. Well, like testing PUBG out.
Yeah.
And like Doc and Ninja were just on it all the time.
Yeah.
And it was almost like they were getting paid to be on it.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, it just seemed weird how...
I think I honestly...
It's like there's no way they enjoy this more than H1.
Yeah.
But maybe they did. I don't know.
Well,
but that's when H1 started dying.
PUBG
killed H1.
That is... Oh, for sure. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
They would also go back and play H1. There was like a time where they would play both, because PUBG would get super slow sometimes.
Yeah.
But so that makes me think they weren't getting paid, because if they were getting paid, they wouldn't go back and play it. But I think they were just so mad, or Doc especially was so mad at some of like the desync and the shotgun and stuff like that. He hated it so much that he was like, "Oh, a new game's coming out. I'm gonna go play that," just to like shove it in Daybreak's face.
And
and now
H1 did so much shit wrong.
Yeah, they
and
did.
Like Fortnite's doing like everything right.
Everything right.
Fortnite's
it's
like
it's like PUBG's doing things right too, but there's just so much that's built into the game that I just can't. Like even the way you shoot, like something as simple as that. Like you shoot, you aim in, and you like it's like gush, 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 and you like shoot ahead of them, and then like the only way to know if you hit them is if you see this little like blotch of blood. Like there's no hit markers, there's no like seeing where your bullets are going. It's just like you just hope you hit them. So and it's like not fun to
I could never get in. I don't understand how people did get into PUBG.
I don't either.
You got into it.
No, I didn't. I played it for like a week. That's it.
I mean, you still say you kind of like it. Like you'll still. I saw you streaming it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I streamed it 2 weeks ago whenever Doc came back, because I watched it and I was like, maybe it's better.
Really?
And I got off within 45 minutes.
Yeah, Doc literally. Did you see his first game back?
Yeah, he won it.
Yeah, he literally was in one spot the entire time.
For real?
Just in like the middle of nowhere, kind of.
Just getting stream sniped.
No, like he won that game, but like it was just the most not boring. It was entertaining because it was Doc and his first stream back, and he was getting kills, and like people were like, "Oh shit, is he about to win his first game back?" So it was entertaining, but I don't know,
but the actual
PUBG is just too slow. Yeah. And the look of it, and for me at least, Fortnite's just like you can. I wish they kept double pump with Fortnite, because I'd like games that you can kind of just be aggressive on.
Yeah.
But since they took out double pump, you can't be as reckless as what you were.
Dude.
But you can still be pretty reckless on Fortnite, especially if you know how to build right.
Oh, for sure.
Which is why I like it.
Watching the differences in like Ninja and then watching Nick Merckx play, especially when double pump was a thing.
Yeah.
Like Ninja was just goosh, 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 killing everybody. And then you go watch Nick Merckx, and everyone on PS4 play, like at the time they weren't using double pumps.
Really?
They would use a pump and attack, or just attack. And Nick Merckx, literally, people on PS4, because they play like tournaments, they play it like it's COD. So they'll run into a building and like try to juke around a pillar, and then just pump and like tack them, like tack, juke around, tack. Whereas on PC,
console, it's just like
on PC, it's like and then you build, and then and then,
or it's just like jump around.
Yeah.
On PC, you're just jumping around. On PS4, it's probably more just slow and tactical.
Super slow. It looks like COD,
kind of like hide
half the time.
And the auto aim looks crazy on PS4.
Nuts. I played it.
Like your aimer like follows them.
Yeah, I played it. You literally, it's literally like Call of Duty. Like you aim like Call of Duty campaign kind of like you snap onto them and then you just follow them a little bit and it's like like their little like
so easy.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
Playing it on
I
console.
kind of wanna randomly Syndicate. I was literally streaming at like, what time did he? I don't know. It was maybe like 4 or 5 a.m. and Syndicate came into my chat and like I guess he was just watching and like saw I was like pretty good.
Yeah.
And he was like, Nick, if you get on PS4, like it's so much more fun because the kids are so much worse. Dude. So if you're like anywhere decent, like you just have a field day with these kids.
Dude,
I was like, maybe I do need to try it.
I got on randomly after they made Fortnite 60 frames. I got on randomly on PS4 and played a tournament with Josh. And made it to finals of the tournament after not playing on PS4 and then lost in finals because we got 15 kills and they got 19 kills.
Oh my God.
And then we won the game. It was crazy. They're terrible. They're really, really bad. But then every once in a while you'll come up into somebody who's like decent and then I don't know how to play. So I'm just like, oh shit, like this guy built? I don't know what to do now.
That's why anytime I ask like what's the kill record in squads or duos, or it's always just on PC. Yeah, because like I don't care what it is on PS4. True.
Oh, dude, I watch. I feel like I'm talking about them a lot, but I don't like ever play PS4, so I don't know what it's like. So you'll see like Nick Merckx drop into Tilted, solo queuing in squads, and he'll get out of Tilted 85% of the time.
Yeah,
he'll get out with like, 12 to 17 kills. Yeah. I'm just like, what? I dare you to try that on like, unless you're Ninja, like or somebody like that.
I feel there was a time, I mean, I've been grinding it lately, except the past few days, but like I've gotten to a point where it's like sure, I'll have like a couple deaths in a row where I just literally will land and die.
Yeah.
But like I'll have like I got really good at surviving and I'll leave Tilted with like 6 to 9 kills like every solos? Time. I've gotten pretty good.
There was a time where I felt confident like that, but I can only play like twice a week now, like since I'm traveling so much. So, and then by the time I come back, like I left one time and I came back and double pump was gone, and then I left and I came back and impulse grenades and
that's what I came back to. Impulse, miniguns. What do they have now? Now they have.
I still haven't used the like hunting rifle.
I picked it up. I don't know if I shot it.
Yeah, it looks.
Apparently, it's pretty good. Did you see
Ninja's 3? Dude, how did I know
this whole Flycast is gonna be just fucking Ninja and Fortnite, Ninja, and
yeah,
that.
40. We've been talking for 42 minutes. We haven't strayed away from the conversation.
It's probably just gonna be that the whole time.
Because what else is there?
Yeah, we can't really like get into anything else after this.
Because that's all anyone is talking about.
Yeah,
I went to the Call of Duty.
That's been my life. Fortnite.
I hope this isn't like make anyone look bad or whatever. But I went to the MLG Studios, behind the scenes, like the offices where everybody like hangs out, like all the staff and stuff. They have 3 big screens. On one big screen, in the middle was the COD game, like the COD game that was going on. On the left was Ninja's stream, and on the right was Doc's stream, both playing Fortnite. And I guarantee you, every eye
at the event.
At the event, in the offices backstage. That's where me and Hex were. And
just like finals is going on, but everyone's just watching.
Literally, we were back there while Optic was playing, and I left to go get the reactions from the different guys. But then I'd come back and they were just like, dude, he's gotten 5 more kills and he's on a 5,000 sub train. And I'm just sitting there like,
that's literally all my life has been, or not life. That's all my like past month has been, or the past like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Especially the past week, it's literally been like wake up, food, either play Fortnite or like watch Fortnite, and it's pretty bad.
But it's so fun, and it's like a breath of fresh air being such a nerd for so long, and like you're just being known as like this nerd, and now you just see all of these casual videos coming out of like people playing in their dorm room, and they'll win, or they'll get like a 3-kill solo win, and them and all of their roommates are like freaking out. Like shit like that is so cool to see for me. I don't know. Finally, we get a game like that. Like, how many times did Halo disappoint you guys? How many times did COD disappoint us? Like, those were the games that people would get inside, they would go over to their friend's house, play in their living room, and it went all the way until it finally comes back here with Fortnite. It's crazy.
I swear, like 2 months ago, I was saying, like, what's going to be the next game that I think I may have said that. Like, what's
you definitely thought it.
Yeah. Regardless. Like, what's going to be the next game that, like, has everybody? And this is it.
This is by far it.
Yeah.
Blake texted me this morning and said, "What do you think the one guy working on Save the World thinks?"
Wait, which one? Save the World? Like, campaign?
Yeah, Save the World is like
zombies.
The zombies thing. He was like, and then he like, I thought about it. It was just like one guy on like a laptop working on Save the World.
There's probably a lot of people.
Oh, for sure. There's definitely a huge operation. But
I wonder if I'll ever play that. Have you played it?
I'd like to play it for like a series, because I'd like to nerd out over the next like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like play, especially with like how big. Like gaming is kind of coming back, especially with Fortnite and Sea of Thieves, because I think Sea of Thieves is gonna be fun as hell.
Wait, what's that?
It's like a massive multiplayer game, but you're a pirate. So you like you like spawn in with a crew. It's like you and 3 other people, and you get a ship, and then you just basically are a pirate. So you like
I haven't seen anything.
You like
about
go
it.
around to like a whole bunch of different like islands and stuff, and then like steal chests, and like there's a Kraken,
fight other pirates.
and then if while you're going to do like a campaign mission or whatever, if you see like another like pirate ship coming your way full of 4 other people.
So is it like PvP?
It's like it's like PvE and PvP.
Is it like World of Warcraft kind of?
Yeah. But like super cartoony, and like it's going to be on Xbox One, and it's going to be on PS. So it's going to be like another, like, if it blows up, it'll blow up.
Yeah.
So that's like whenever that comes out, it comes out on the 20th.
I feel like nothing is going to be able to blow up after this. People are going to be too tired. Like, people are going to be too exhausted.
It's possible.
Like Fortnite can't go away, and then a new game pop up, and people are like, "Let's do it again." Like, people are just gonna like, "Nah."
There's been way too many breakups and divorces and family members that have gotten tired of
Fortnite is ruined.
Fortnite has ruined a lot of lives, which that's how you can tell it was an amazing game.
Yeah. It's just like Halo 2.
Yeah,
Halo 2 all over.
Modern Warfare 2 almost ruined my life.
Yeah.
Probably 4 different times.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Halo 2, I was too young for it to ruin my life. Thank God.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, now I get Fortnite at the most crucial point in my life. Great.
It's just, we moved to Texas. You kill it in January, figure out what you're going to do with your life, and then Fortnite drops out of nowhere.
I don't know what to do. It's too hard.
I would
it's too hard because like everyone else gets to be a nerd, but I don't. I can't just be I can't just be a loser. I can't be a loser nerd and just like play Fortnite and not.
That's true. Well, you have
just not be judged.
You have like a. I wish you could do what Jack does. And you do it sometimes where, like, when you first started out in Fortnite and when you first started out in H1, like, you were so bad at both of those because it was your first time ever playing them.
Yeah.
But you made it so entertaining, like, super funny. And that's what people, like, loved to watch, which is, like, what Jack does a lot. Like, if he gets shit on, he's tweeting about it 5 minutes later with the clip.
Jack's, like, known for I joined Jack, like... Or I joined his stream and this was a little bit ago in Fortnite, and he was just going hard as shit. Like, and they were like, 8 wins in a row. And I'm just like, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I want to watch you get shit on.
And like, that's like, obviously the whole 0-15 thing, like that's his thing, but he is good at COD. He is good at Fortnite, but like whenever he does like funny stuff or like dumb stuff or gets shit on, like it's 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
Which is like, I think you would be really good at it, at being that, but I know you don't want to.
Dude,
you hate that.
The stress that Fortnite is like, it has to, like, I'm trying to think of a way to explain this without getting super dark, but like, you know how stress literally will lead to like disease and shit. Just like being stressed throughout your life will lead to like shit like that. And like, dude, Fortnite has got me so like, the amount of times I've died and just feel this like, like my stomach like clenching.
It's bad.
And like how just stressful every single death will be. Will just have me like screaming like, what the
dude, I've said
like,
words.
I've gotten so stressed.
Said words that I haven't said in a long time.
Really?
That I haven't thought in a long time. Because I thought I grew out of it. And then this dumbass game comes out and I spawn in. I am flying. I'm a little bit behind tilted because for somehow people fucking land faster and then they are swerving and then they land somewhere. And so I have to like, I'm like, oh, I was supposed to land there. So then I land somewhere else and then I run up and I have a pistol and they rocket me and then
and then it just next thing you know, you've gone through that 10 times straight.
Yeah.
And it's just, dude,
and then you just amount of anarchy.
The amount of stress I gave myself from just spawning in and dying within the first like 30 seconds is insane.
Imagine anybody listening or watching this podcast that doesn't play Fortnite.
They're just like, what? Over a video game?
Well, no, they clicked out.
Oh yeah,
40 minutes ago. Yeah,
completely. Yeah, everyone that's listening by still is either about to download Fortnite or plays Fortnite
or just likes your voice for some reason,
or is weird. Yeah,
it's like our own ASMR.
There's probably a few.
Probably
there's at least one. And right now he's sitting there like.
He's sitting there like
she.
I wonder what the girl to guy ratio of listening to the Flycast is. I'm trying to think of every girl that I know that listens. Not Sam. She doesn't care.
Do I know a girl that listens?
My mom. Does that ever weird?
There's two.
Is that ever weird? Did your mom watch all your videos?
I think so, yeah.
I think my mom watches all my videos.
Besides, like, probably gameplays.
Yeah, I don't know if my mom watches. I hope my mom doesn't watch gameplays because I curse a lot. Because I was always. Did you curse in front of your mom prior to?
Not really, but I did notice as I got older, like I never really would, like not purposely, but like it would kind of. It's like kind of cringy what I do, and I like never could, but like I will notice sometimes I'm on the phone with her, and I'll be like. Yeah, this fucking, and I'll like say it so casually, and I'll just be like, "That was weird," but like she won't say anything about it. But in my head, I'm just like, that came out way too naturally.
I know my mom doesn't care anymore, but I still don't ever curse in front of her.
Yeah,
but then she watches my videos. But that's why
sometimes it'll slip out.
Sometimes I know she watches my videos, and I'm just like, oh god, because I just drop 100 F-bombs and like, especially Sam, dude. Sam is such a bad influence on me. Why? I feel like because she cusses a lot.
Really?
Because she cusses, like her and her family just cuss to each other.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was like,
no one in my family was.
When I went and like met her family, like I met her sister, hung out with her sister and her mom, and like her sister's boyfriend, and they were just all like talking about, they were just all like cursing and like talking about like gruesome stuff, and I was like, it was funny, like I was involved, but I was just like, I can't imagine talking with like to my.
I think I know some people like that. I definitely do.
Have you ever heard the Abners talk to each other? Like Scump's mom, Scump's dad, and Scump hanging out together.
His dad, but
that's the craziest.
I probably haven't seen like their peak of crazy.
It's crazy.
Because their shit was always more
like
at least when I don't know. I've been around him, his dad, maybe just not long enough.
The first
I'll be around them for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. The first time Blake ever came to an event, we had drinks with Hex and those three, and I thought Blake was bright red because he like doesn't. He's not really like a gruesome guy. He doesn't talk about like sexual stuff or anything like that. And Sean's just talking about how Seth has like a little, like just calling him little dick and like, just saying crazy. Just saying like all these like stuff, and then Seth will he'll like joke with Seth's mom or whatever, and Blake's over there like just like, what the hell?
Yeah, I never heard it get to that.
Oh, it's hilarious. It's the coolest. Like like those three are like the funnest to hang out with. They're so fun. Speaking of Seth, boy is jacked.
Yeah, I was surprised at first. I was like, "Is that fat?" And you're like, "I said the same thing."
I said the same thing. He walked because I saw him up there playing and he had his jacket on, and I didn't notice anything because it was like the first time I'd seen him in a while. And then he walked into World of Beer with just a t-shirt on, and I was like, what? Because I've seen him fluctuate. I've seen him be the skinniest he's ever been, and then I saw him. The last event he was pretty hefty, and then at the Scuff House, did he get ripped twice when we were there? Yeah. Like because it only takes him 2 weeks.
Yeah,
but I mean,
he's super consistent with it. That's why he blows up like he does.
Oh, he went to World of Beer, got a beer. And then we all got hot wings and like fries, like bar food. He ordered a grilled chicken sandwich with no bun and broccoli.
Damn. Yeah.
Literally grilled chicken and broccoli at a bar. And I was just like,
when you do it right, you blow up.
Yeah. He gets so feeling. Into it. I don't think
it's probably been like 2 weeks since I worked out. Or no, I definitely worked out. I think I've worked out like twice in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Cut. Holy shit, cut.
Oh, man. So you have.
I don't know what we were talking about, but we had to take a brief intermission because, this is why I'm scared to do this live.
Yeah, we can't do it. Especially after what just happened. We can't do it live, ever.
I feel like that was the first time, though. Like, something's been said that shouldn't have been said.
In 14 episodes, that's the first time it's happened, but that was such a big...
we couldn't escape from it, or I couldn't escape from it.
But that was such a big one where I was like, we can't.
Yeah, we're going to have to remember that.
Yeah.
How long has it been? I feel like we can't really switch off Fortnite. I feel like it almost has to end with Fortnite.
Like 58 minutes, so... We got a few more minutes if you want to just chill.
All right.
Talk about
Fortnite
if you want to.
Jeez. What were we talking about before this?
We've been playing Fortnite. I think the only time we've been playing Fortnite as a group, like in Optic, is those Optic Plays videos. And how do you think those have been going?
I like the idea. I don't think they're. I think everyone would agree they're not
ideal, I guess.
No, they work, just not how we're doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea, but it's just not like set up right.
Yeah. I mean,
like, it needs to be done a different way.
Yeah. It's a lot of it's a lot of makeshift setups right now and stuff, so can't really you can't really blame anybody. It's just like
we just need to get on the same page as
for sure.
For like the content creators need to be involved with like the ideas of shit and just how shit should look, how shit should play out.
I agree. Because it's so
like obviously we aren't gonna sit there and like have a meeting with pens and paper, like thinking of ideas, but when they give us an idea, like we should be able to, like we know for the most part of how it should go.
Yeah.
How it should be set up, how like edited, shit like that.
Exactly. And it's like the videos are good, but right now there's not a lot separating those videos from videos just on personal people's channels,
Yeah. Yeah, there's not.
Yeah, I think like the whole, I don't know. I think it's kind of getting lost in translation. But then again, the no scope guys, there are two guys doing all of the videos, and then also they're working on a CS.
It's like the new Hitch and Aaron, the two no scope guys.
Better luck to them, man.
Best of luck.
They're doing a good job. It's just I think we have a lot to, like, as content creators.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's a lot we should. I don't know. We like need to have a meeting or something.
We definitely do, for sure.
Like all of us together, like them and us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think everything's fixable.
Right now, it kind of feels like I'm giving my vlog to someone else to edit. Like, no offense.
Imagine how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is your vlog.
That is my vlog. Yeah. Somebody else is editing.
That's kind of how it feels. Like the substance or something is like still there, but
it's missing something.
But it's like missing the like swag that was there at one point.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
If
I don't
that
know.
makes sense.
The only weird word was swag.
I couldn't think of anything better. When you don't know what to say, just say swag. It can mean so many different things.
I feel like swag is more phases shit. We're like,
it's missing its proper etiquette.
It's missing like I talked about it a little bit in my vlog. It's missing like a centralized feel. Like right now, it's just like 4 people that happen to know each other playing Fortnite. It's not like Optic plays Fortnite, or it's not like
it could be.
It shouldn't even be Fortnite. I mean,
I think the trivias are cool, but
yeah,
the Optic plays hasn't turned out how we wanted to.
But I mean,
But we'll figure it out.
Everything is gonna be
dope.
Everything's gonna get figured out. And there's going to be some crazy shit coming, which I'm super excited about, just from what I remember.
Yeah, now, what about your life?
How's mine changed since the Civil War?
Well, you weren't a part of Vision, and now you're Vision again.
Right, yeah. So Hex basically, after we figured everything out with what was going on with those dumb videos or whatever.
The Civil War.
The pitchfork shit.
I didn't really. What does pitchforks have to do with that? I don't get the reference.
Well, it's like whenever people have like a negative groupthink mentality, they just like they don't think about what they don't think about the situation. They just want to attack somebody.
They just grab a pitchfork.
So it's just grab a pitchfork and a mob mentality, you know? Right. So that's what was happening. Like I was saying some things and Hex was saying some things, and we were basically saying the same thing, but everyone, for some reason, like it became a Hitch versus Hex thing, and so they're just like,
that was weird to me. They literally made it a Hitch, because before that it was never a Hitch versus Hex.
No,
and then they literally made it into a Hitch versus Hex.
Yeah,
like even to where like Hitch and Hex, you guys had no problem, but then you made a video and Hex didn't have a problem, but the people made your video into a problem, so Hex like got mad at you for them making it into a problem and you not making unmaking it into a problem.
Yeah.
And then that like literally started a problem between you two.
I literally said, like, if I were to redo it all, like, because I thought I was doing it right, not saying names, because I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. It was just, I was just trying to express what was happening and why I was upset. And so I didn't say names, I didn't say company names, and I didn't say like specific situations. I just kept it very general. And I was like, would you have rather me, like, because I'm going to make the video. Like, not making a video is not an option. Like, if I'm not doing Vision, I'm going to tell people I'm not doing Vision or I'm not doing content. Yeah. So would you have rather me said names? And he was like, I don't even know. I literally don't know. And then the same thing happened with Ian. Like, Ian expressed that, you know, the COD team was like unhappy or whatever on like an AMA on Reddit, and pitchforks straight into Hex.
Really?
Yeah. And Hex is like, yo, like, what do you do? Like, I'm already dealing with all this hit shit. If you're gonna express, like, at least clear my name a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like Ian's was definitely more emotional than like Ian's was like not necessarily out of left field, but
he saw an opportunity.
I don't know. You think he saw like your stuff and was like,
yeah,
this is BS.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he like, I don't know.
Not really saw your stuff, but like knew just like
how I felt.
Stuff was going down, and he was like, "What? I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm making this AMA."
Yeah. I think he just.
And it's like it's funny. He does it. He didn't. It's not like he just made a video like saying what. Like he literally said, "I'm doing an AMA just so people will ask the stuff he wants to ask."
For sure. People were asking, dude. People were asking Tarek, who plays on C9 and just won a world championship. Hey, what do you think about the Hitch situation? And Tarek was like, I don't really know that much about it, but like, I think Hitch should do Vision. Like, just like, why? Like, I don't know. It got turned into such a big deal, but I mean, I guess to answer your question, life since then, Hex, took Aaron and I into the room and set into like his office after we met with Jay one time, and he was just like, "What do you like? Give me what you want, and I'm buying it personally." And so I gave him the camera that I wanted, and the stabilizer we wanted, and some audio equipment and lighting, and he ordered it all. It got here today.
Wow.
So, and I think
like just for Vision.
I honestly
he was like, "What do you guys want for Vision?"
Yeah, and I honestly think he flew me out to Columbus yesterday. I don't think it was anything else. So I literally think like Vision right now is like the Hex show, like, because I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. So I think he's like sticking his neck out and just doing everything, which I'm excited about. I'm excited to have it, again, and especially since, obviously all the Rocky stuff sucks, but like that being said, going back and like I don't know if you know this, but I did like a half of a Vision marathon. I just watched a bunch of Visions in a row.
Yeah, I was in your chat.
Oh yeah, you were.
I think what time did I join?
You joined when you were getting shit on or something. Oh, you guys lost.
Oh, we lost.
Relegation or the
regionals.
Regional, yeah. That was like the saddest shot of you I ever.
No, second. Probably second.
Second saddest shot. And so like the downtimes are always like it's good to have those because then you can turn it around. So hopefully with all this, I just don't know how much I want to talk about it in Vision, if at all. Because I love being real and transparent, but I don't want to shed a negative light on anything. So
yeah, I don't know if anything should be like said.
Yeah.
It should just be like, you'll watch and see what happens.
Yeah, but I think I mean, it's going to be fun regardless, getting Vision back. And I feel like I have like I feel like I'm about to snap because I feel like in all of this, a lot of people have supported me. And
Can't wait to see your first Vision back. You're about to try so hard.
That's what I was getting to. Because especially since now there's like a friendly, like obviously people will say stuff like all these like whenever all this stuff was going down and then Roger would release a recall, which is like the League of Legends series, people would be like, Hitch didn't make this. It's I'm downvoting it or I'm disliking it. And obviously that is the dumbest thing. Like I would never support that. But Roger has to see that and it has to sting. You know what I mean? And then I go on the Reddit and it's just like, to be honest, I don't even care if Hitch leaves. Or I don't even care if Hitch gets fired and it becomes another content creator because now we have Roger who makes twice the better content that Hitch ever made.
I haven't watched any of his stuff.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I'm about to watch it on the way back.
So good. And so then I'll go on the Reddit and I'll read, and those comments will have like 20 upvotes, and I'll just be like, you motherfucker. And so it'll sting me a little. Yeah. So like I'm really good friends with Roger, and I'm starting.
And he probably doesn't say anything.
No,
ever.
No, never. Well, we've talked about it before, and it's just like we have the same mentality. It's just like it's annoying, but like I can't get mad at you for it. I can't feel any sort of way towards you.
I got recall loaded up for when we leave.
And so I think it will do good things for all three of us, because now we have Narwhal doing the Outlaw series, who he's killing it too. So, this has kind of lit a fire under my ass.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to really try, to like really, really, really try.
Yeah.
So,
I'm excited to see.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Should be fun.
Should be.
Was that where we're ending it?
I think so.
I should have just said it right there. Do we have outro
I was waiting for
music?
you. I honestly thought you were going to.
Shit. Maybe one day we'll be that good.
Yeah.
Until then, we're just this.
That's funny. Because I was like,
yeah, dude.
Maybe are you gonna do it?
I realized I missed my opportunity, and I was like, "Fuck." All right, I guess that's gonna do it for today's Flycast. A lot of Fortnite. If you don't care about Fortnite or Vision,
see you next week.
Yeah.
And hopefully this episode had no popping, and if it does, fuck.
It's still gonna be uploaded.
It's gonna be
probably
uploaded
anyway.
I didn't upload the last one to SoundCloud because of the popping, and I was pissed off.
Okay.
I might throw it up on SoundCloud. I don't know.
Because I think a few people did message me and they're like, why are they not on here?
So hopefully this one will go straight up on SoundCloud, but we'll see.
All right. Do we have outro music?